dostali jsme to asi na celé 3 miliony dolarů, ne, 3 miliony korun za kilometr silnice. No, je to nespevněné, absolutně není to nic jiného než výká celá silnice a spevněná. No, naše dálnice vypadá jinak, ale to se to ještě takový strašný. No a tady vidíte Doubtful Sound. A je to široko daleko vlastně nejdelší, který je zpřístupněný. A Doubtful teprve mám asi třetinový, takže Doubtful je nejdelší, tady ještě vedle nás je Dasky a tam ty holky, co šli proti nám, šli z Dasky tracku, to je
are actually true fjords. They're all glacial currents. We'll notice curl around the fjord system today, though it's coming in from either side. Some of these extend right down to the waterline. Others will come in partway up the valley wall to notice the extent of the one. But you'll notice they all have that typical sensation as well. Just on the right-hand side here we have Grono Bay. This was named after that Welsh sealing captain John Grono. They had a shore-based sealing station here in the early years of the 1800s through to about 1812. They had crews of men operating up and down this section of the Fiordland coast, and longboats harvesting the skins of the southern or New Zealand fur seals. Extremely lucrative industry in those early years of the 1800s. There are actually recorded shipments of seal skins leaving this section of the Fiordland coast, heading back to markets in London, in excess of 60,000 skins. You'll notice as we travel along the southern boundary of Secretary Island, this landmass on the right-hand side, evidence of landslip activity. Most of these landslips came down in a magnitude 7.1 earthquake that we had in August of 2003, the epicentre of which was directly ahead of us at the entrance of Doubtful Sound. It brought down literally hundreds of landslips within the fjord system itself, and in fact the entire western coastline of Secretary Island, this landmass on our right hand side, lifted up out of the Tasman Sea by almost half a metre.
I dneska je to pro velké lodi byl problém sem dojet, protože vlastně tady, jak jsou ty šeltrále, tak za nimi začíná poměrně mělká voda. Jak sem naplavuje a zeminu, tak se vlastně zvedá dno a tady je někde kolem necelých 20 metrů hloubky na tom vjezdu, když to uprostřed fjordu je přes 400 metrů.
Dark hours actually feeding at sea when their favourite fish species, including squid, comes close to the surface. They spend most of the daylight hours lounging around here in the sun, digesting last night's meal. But because they've got extremely good insulating properties in their fur, and this was also a reason for their downfall or almost extinction. They get very hot sitting up there in the sun, and they have to re-enter the water on a fairly regular basis just to cool down. See a seal heading down the rock there, heading back towards the sea. Shiny black ones are actually still wet. The brown or greyish coloured ones have dried out. But sealing was an extremely lucrative industry in those early years of the 1800s. And the only reason that it stopped was that the early sealers were so efficient in exterminating the population that they virtually did away with them totally. It came to the point where it was just no longer commercially viable to harvest the skins. These creatures have been totally protected since the 1940s. Their numbers are starting to build up now. Most of the seals that you're looking at there are females and last year's young. Large bull seals tend to frequent isolated spots along the coast, and they only come back here in the breeding season.
Alright, so we're going to turn around and head over to the southern side now, so we'll close up that bow deck for about 5 minutes. Please take care, common sense, then you're most welcome to wander around once again.
bottlenose, we will never know. Some 20 years later, a Spanish expedition under an Italian captain by the name of Malaspina arrived at the same point. They had been travelling around the world carrying out experimentation into gravity. They were under instructions from the cooks of the King of Spain to check out Cook's Doubtful Harbour. And they arrived here in very similar conditions, blowing westerly at the time. They knew...
Stejný, tady jsou vidět úplně velcí. To je jak je.
Paráda. 这里下面还有，下面这里。
看到吗？水上。
大力气。
好灵好灵！哇，终于出来了！还跳出来2个。
来回来的。喜欢跟船玩的。
飞起来。
转的可能上不去。
要下去了。
在那里。
对的，那不是乌龟吗？是海豚，就是它。哇，这么大一条，大吃一惊了呢。那边在游。哦，好的，我觉得大吃一惊哎，大吃一惊了。那边还有。
Oni se šíleně rádi předvádějí, a když něco pluje velkýho, tak oni plujou vedle.
Jo了。
Ale to jsou takový mladci tady pod lodi, no. Tady pod lodí, no. Podívej na to. Máme 2 v 1.